How laundry machines work in Japan is you need like the 100 yen coin. They don't accept any other coin. It's like those arcade machines. You put in 5 and you can wash your clothes. Okay? So I didn't have 5 100 yens. I had like a 10 yen bill. So I need to break the bill first. Next to the laundry machine was this tiny machine box thingy. Okay? To be fair, I didn't read the thing. I just looked at it and the first thing I saw was this little slot where you can put the bill in. And then on top of it, it says 1,000 yen. So in my head, immediately, I was like, oh, this is where you break your money. You know those arcade machines where you just put in a bill and then they like pop out coins? It literally looked like that. So like I put my 1,000 yen bill in and then it pops out a card. And I was like, oh, maybe this laundry machine is different. Like you need a card to like start the wash. I was very adamant on the fact that it was related to the laundry machine. Also, while I was putting my bill into that little machine, there was this stranger that also came downstairs and he wanted to like wash his clothes as well. The laundry machine is in a different room, but he was about to pass me. He stopped walking, looked at me from top to bottom, and then looked at me again, and then like went into the laundry machine. And I was like really confused. At the time, I was like, what the f is wrong with this creep? Ew. If that guy's a creep, like he's trying to like eye me down or something at the laundry machine, what a fucking nasty bitch. And then I got the card, right? I went back to the laundry machine and I don't know what I did, but I tried to like swipe something. There was nothing to swipe, by the way. I was like, every like crinkle of the laundry machine that I saw, I thought it was like an opportunity for the card to be swiped. So I was swiping the card. And then that guy's still in there. He was in the laundry machine. He was like doing his laundry. And I was like, this creep is beside me. Ew. You know, like in my head. You know, I would never say that out loud. So I figured out that the freaking card thingy wasn't for the laundry machine. So I go back to the machine that was outside beside the laundry machine. And I actually read it this time. I was like, what the is this? And it said something like premium video on demand or something. I don't know. I still didn't understand what it was. But then at that point, I was like, oh, this has nothing to do with the laundry machine. Shit. So I went to like the concierge and I was like, trying to explain to them. I was like, すいません、これはちょっと、このカードは、I didn't even say anything. I don't know how to speak Japanese very well. And the woman immediately got it for some reason. She was like, oh, wakarimashita. I got my refund and she gave me like the 5 coins. She helped me split my bill. So I went back up. You know, I'd started the laundry and everything. And then, you know, after like waiting like, I think it was an hour or something, I came out to like get my laundry and I bumped into Petra. I was like, Petra, I almost like bought I just called it Netflix, but I was like, I almost bought free videos on like Netflix or something. And I had to like refund my money. Petra looks at me and she looks at the machine and she's like, Enna, that's porn. And I was like, no f***ing way. It says like premium videos on demand. And she looked at me again, just like, that's porn. And I was like, oh. And then I remember the man that like, I thought he was a creep. He was probably thinking like, what is this little girl doing buying porn in daylight? And being really open about it. You know, he must have been like really processing it. I know, so in the end, I was the creep. I looked at him like he was being a creep. And he looked at me like I was being a creep. Like, oh my god. From that day on, every single day, I would go down to the laundry machine just to hope that I could bump into this man again and explain myself. No matter how shitty my Japanese is. I didn't end up bumping into again, but, you know, in my head, I was like, oh, すみません, こないだ, ポルノじゃなくて、私は混乱してたんです. I'll be like, I wasn't buying porn, I was just confused, you know? I wanted to say that to him, but I never, like, saw him ever again. Maybe he left. Maybe he left because he thought he was in the Omegaverse where, like, everything was flipped, you know? So that is the story of me almost buying porn. Always wanted everybody to call me お姉ちゃん. I'm gonna get demonetized.